Dun, dun. Hey, already got a like, already got a watch. 20 seconds in. To watching. To watching. For watching. I can tell you one thing. You know, if I just want to distract myself from how, like, kind of freaked out I am right now, um, well, number one, we have. I can't pronounce the name, so I just call her Daytar. But we have a 19-year-old watching Fox Gramps and talking politics. That's awesome. You know what else is awesome is I've been watching Gorf over on his Twitch channel, and he's doing exclusively gaming at this point. He's doing exclusively gaming at this point, but his channel is fucking exploding. And I've been watching Harmony's Hangout. Her channel is fucking exploding. And I've been watching Jam House, Cody. His channel is exploding. My good friend Blackie Fitzpatrick. His channel is exploding. You know, this is the new media. So if people think it's awkward or it's like, oh, this is different or whatever, get fucking used to it because we're taking over, dude. That's what's going on. Charmaine Lee has joined us and watches Harmony. What are you terrified of, my friend JB? Charmaine. A Cobra, yo. What am I terrified of, Charmaine? I have a cleaning service coming, and I started going through the apartment, and I'm like, yeah, it's bad. It's bad. It's not cockroaches bad, but it's bad. I just don't know what I'm going to say to them. I'm going to help them. I'm going to be like, I'm paying you, but I'm your free, left hand, whatever you need, for me to do. But for the amount of money that I'm paying, hopefully once it's done, I'm just going to keep it the way, that it's left. But I'm terrified. Well, they're going to clean it. That's why I'm paying them what I'm paying them. And then I'm just going to maintain it. Once a week. Once a week. So it is what it is. I don't even know why the hell I went live. It's such a compulsion for me at this. I'm just telling you, it's such a compulsion for me at this point. Grand Theft Auto freaks. Who blocked my Noble Gamer Girl account? Not me. I don't block anyone. My mods do all the legwork. You must have fucked up. I have great moderators. This is going to be a very short stream. SNV is in the house. It's all good in the grand scheme. No worries. Do not be terrified. No, I'm terrified. SNV, what's up? That's my name for Subaru Nerd Vapes, because that's hard for me to say. Grand Theft Auto Freaks says no. No, I'm telling you, I don't ban anyone. My moderators do what my moderators do, and I trust them. If I don't, they're not moderators. So you must have fucked up. That's all I can say. Or maybe there was a mistake. There is a circumstance on YouTube live chats called misfires. Sometimes there's a misfire, We all have something to be terrified about. Yes. Z has joined us, all together and running good. Very nice. I'm not very interesting today. I've already I got up to 10 and now I'm down to 6. Now I'm back up to 7. Okay, so that's good. Subaru backwards, you're a bus. Yeah, correct. My friend Jonathan used to always say that. You're a bus. Or if you want to collude with Russia, Urabus. Putin says Urabusa. What's everybody... I don't know what time the cleaners are going to get here, so once they do, once I get that knock on the door, the stream is going to end immediately. So just so everybody watching knows that, that's why. The stream ended immediately. But, God will make it all good. Subaru. Sigmund Floyd has joined us. Again, for those who are just joining us, very, very short stream. I was a little bit tired of watching Fox. I felt I'd go on. I felt I'd go on. I felt I'd come on. Because I was a little bit bored with Fox, and I'm waiting for the house cleaners to come. The apartment cleaners. And my God, have they got a fucking job ahead of them. Ugh. And no excuse. I'm not making an excuse for myself. I'm not making an excuse for myself, you know? At all. It's my fault. Certainly not my roommate's fault. He's got laundry. I've got stains on the fucking hardwood floor that I don't even know what the hell they are. So, I'm not going to share too much. I'm not going to share too much. All I will say is this is going to be a very, very interesting experience. I'm actually, when they come, I don't know if it's going to be one lady or 5 ladies or men or whatever, but I'm going to invite them in. I'm going to have them, I'm literally going to do this. This is my game plan. I'm just telling you, this is my game plan. I'm going to sit them down on the couch, right there. I'm going to sit them down on the couch and I'm going to go, look, you might find some things in my room that I just don't want you to judge me. That's why I'm paying you what I'm paying you. You're going to get rid of it. I'm going to offer them, I have some Dr. Peppers. Well, they're my roommates, but I'd reimburse them for them. I have milk. I have ice water. And I have wine. So I'm going to offer them all that stuff. I'm going to sit them down. I'm going to go, look. You need to tell me honestly if this is the worst you've ever seen. Because I simply want to know how far I've fallen. You know what I mean? I just want to know how far I've fallen. Certainly, the unemployment factor exists. The depression factor exists. Spending a little too much time on YouTube exists. These are all factors. And all my choice and doing. Except for the depression factor. But yeah, I've really let things go. And it's funny. Who the hell said it? There was a quote. And then I'll shut up and I'll take your comments and questions until I get the knock on the door. Bill O'Reilly. It was Bill O'Reilly who said, he was quoting someone else, but he said, you know, bad things happen when little things mount up, and then just basically reach a crescendo and kind of boil over. And that's the point I'm at. I'm at the point of the boil over of a filthy fucking place. And it's not good. It's not good. Not a good feeling. And then also you have all these, you know, extenuating circumstances. My roommate had to put his cat down. you know, like a week ago, and I love that cat. I had a great personal relationship with that cat. 5 days later, my snake died. My python, Michio. He got mucus in his nose. He obviously had a virus. And then just fucking died. So I'm not used to... I've never lived in a household without companion animals. And now I do. So I feel like really fucking alone. Like really alone. You know, because if no one's... I don't have a girlfriend right now. I'm out of work. The roommate's working all the time. So I'm just constantly fucking alone. And I don't even have my companion animals. Cat, snake, cat. You know, they both died within a week. 5 days of each other. It's like, what the fuck, man? I guess the only good thing that came out of the snake dying was, you know, I told myself, I go, I'm not gonna get another pet for a while. Because I can't get over things like that quickly. So I'm like, fuck it. I took his aquarium and terrarium and I put it outside. 15 minutes later, one of the Asians took it. And they're obviously either going to resell it or they're going to use it. So I think that's fantastic. I'm not being sarcastic. I think that's great. You know, somebody found a use for it. So that's cool. It's just about the only good thing that came out of that one. I'm not trying to be depressed. Depressing, I should say. I'm not trying to be depressing. This is just what's going on, yo. And I'm glad you guys have the balls to talk amongst yourselves. Orange Knight has joined us. And feels bad for the snake. Yeah, it sucks. He started to get the yellow-colored mucus out of his nose, which usually means a virus or a worm. And, I noticed it. Sometimes it goes away, sometimes it doesn't. I've owned reptiles my entire life, so I know how these things go. And, yeah, 5 days later, found him, curled up. Hard as a fucking rock. And he was fine the night before. Reptiles dry out quickly because they tend to only drink water when they absolutely have to. Otherwise, they tend to get their moisture from food and stuff like that. We get everyone here. I haven't seen Charmaine in a while. I'm glad Charmaine is here, and also a Cobra. And Tony, as Blackie calls him, is here. Sigmund Floyd. Leave the door open tonight, JB, and let a few rats in there. There you have it, a few pets. Fuck yourself. A Cobra can go fuck himself with an icicle. In summer. Somehow. Tony's been busy at college. Very nice. We like that. Hey, I know that was a typo, but I was bust at college. I lost all my money. I spent it all on weed. And beer when I could get it. Bust is another term for basically bankrupt. Triggered loads of land whales. What's a land whale? A fat chick? I'm not sure I know the term land whale. No, I'm just telling you, I'm not sure I know the term land whale. I better go grab a smoke before these cleaners show up. That's what I gotta do. Because I want to be here when they're here. I want to be all, like, involved in shit. And I want to offer my 10 trillion apologies. But you know what? Once the job is done, I think it's going to be just fine. It's going to cost a lot. Just walking through the darkness. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it. All right, so I'm gonna cut so I can mentally prepare for who knows how many strangers coming into my place to friggin' clean it. But I do have a question, and I know that all of y'all are honest. I'm at that point. And I know I'm down to 5 watching, so that's fine. It'll fluctuate, it'll go back up. But I have a question. I think we have what? Alright, so we got Charmaine, female. We've got Tony, male. We've got A Cobra, male. We've got Sigmund Floyd, male. Okay, so 1 female, 3 males. Hey, Charmaine, if you could answer me this question before you go, real quick. I'm at that point with this beard. Stays or goes. Because it's either going to continue, or it's going to be bald-faced JB once again. Stays or goes. And everyone, not just Charmaine, everyone answer. Beard, stays or goes. Kill the beard, save the beard. I will do that. I will blame it on Nancy Pelosi. I'll say to them, I'll go, hey, you know that cunt Nancy Pelosi? She ruined my room for 2 years. Keep it as a pet. Beard's only good in winter. Yeah, I do sweat more. I like a stash. Okay, cool. No, I'm just curious. I think maybe we'll go another day. Because it's either that or I just grow it out. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's at that point. Oh, that's called a, I forget what it's called. Yeah, that little weird fucking whatever the fuck that is. Yes. You know, the crew that I have in terms of you guys on YouTube is fantastic. You know why? I actually don't have to talk. I only talk when I want. Unless I have, like, an urgent message. When I have an urgent message, obviously, you know, that's when I do those shows where I'm like, alert, 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 yo, this is going on. Soul Patch. There we go. Thank you. Z said that. Z has joined us. Z's been here for a while. I just forgot to mention. Soul Patch. I just gotta clean up the neck. Neck beards are shitty. Terrible. Not a good look. I never do sex stuff on my show, ever. 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 I never do sex stuff on my show. I'll do a brief, really, really quick one. I just don't know how a woman would want a bearded man's face between her legs. I just think that's like a horrible experience. To me, it seems scratching and all kinds of weird fuck, you know what I mean? Okay, so I'll end that comment there. Flower and a flat surface to find Rosie's patch. I don't understand that. Subaru Nerd has got to get back to work, so laters. Our newest moderator, Subaru Nerd, vapes. We like Subaru Nerd vapes. Not a troll cunt. Man, the other night, I don't know if it was last night or the night before, I forget. It was either last night or the night before. The days are running together at this point. But I got hit by Packy, a random troll, and I suspect Novus, all in one show. That shit was brutal. I'm answering your question. It's a manly, sexy look. Cool, sharp, man. I think if I do some trimming, it's gonna go down to a to the goatee, and then I'll grow that out. Goatee. Packy and Novus both scum. Yes, Anthony, they are the worst of the worst. No two ways about it. Sorry, I'm just picking up a bag of organic. I'm in the garage. Picking up a bag of organic garden lime, which turns hydrangeas pink. Apparently it's good for flowers, but I'm using it to prop up my phone so I don't have to hold it. You know? But here's what I want to do. I don't like to be as random as I used to be, because it is a viewer-based show, you know. Harmony does music. Blackie Fitzpatrick does very different show from mine, but similar in ways. Gramps obviously runs Fox. Jujubot runs Fox. Gramps also runs OAN. Antijme runs music. We get a lot of streams right now. We have an embarrassment of riches. If you guys don't remember the Great Purge 2 years ago, where none of us could get on YouTube because they were censoring everyone. Terrible angle. Better angle. There we go. Where they were censoring everyone constantly every day, just banning everyone, fucking YouTube being cunts, just banning everyone every single day. To the point where some of us had to come back under different names, etc. Hair down to the back, hair down to the ass. Nice. I wouldn't have that kind of discipline. I like the short hair. At JB, why doesn't YouTube shut down accounts like the trolls if they get a lot of complaints, because I believe the trolls work for YouTube. They don't like folks like us. They don't want free speech. YouTube is New World Order. When you think YouTube, think New World Order. That's why. They work for them, I think. That's just, I suck at basketball. I suck at baseball. I'm a pretty good hitter, and I'm actually a switch hitter, believe it or not. I suck at talking with people in public, like at bars and stuff. Unless I'm in a really good mood, I'm terrible. I like to be a loner, in that regard. So I suck at a lot of stuff, but one thing I'm good at, really, really good at, is pattern recognition. And I've been watching YouTube I've been on YouTube for the last, I've been on YouTube for the last year and a half. I've been watching YouTube since the election. And I'm very, very adept at pattern recognition. And I can tell you this. If you have any support for the president, if you have any, conservative leaning-ish views, or even if you're just political in general, unless you're a far left Elizabeth Warren, psychopath, basically, you got a target on your back. And sometimes they pull the trigger. That's all I can say. I've seen it too many times. I've seen it not once, not twice, not 12. I've seen it like 50 times happen over the years. And it's disgusting. It totally sickens me to watch. That's too strong of a word. It doesn't sicken me because that would give them too much power. It makes me sad. How's that? It just makes me sad. It's just sad to watch. It's like, why you gotta censor all these niggas, YouTube? What are you doing? Jesus Christ. I say niggas, which is a Boston term, which does not mean black people. It's just a word we use. And I lose 2 viewers instantly. I'm not a racist, folks. It's a term we use in Boston. It's like, what's up, my nigga? You could say it to a black person. You could say it to a white person. You could say it to an Asian lady. You could say it to anyone. Hell, if I still had grandparents left, on either side, I would go to them on Thanksgiving at this point, and I would go, what's up, my nigga? Happy Thanksgiving. And I would have no problem doing it whatsoever. And they would be like, do you mean nigga? And I'd be like, no, I said, what's up, my nigga? It's just one of those things. Talk to Blackie Fitzpatrick about it. He understands. Sigmund Floyd has to run. Peace out, Sigmund. I shaved my head because of the lice. Gross. Obvious sarcasm. My only experience with lice is when I order pork fried lice. Or pork fried lice from Chinese places. Oh, is that racist? I remember when the kids, I remember when the kids, I don't know if it was 2nd grade, 1st grade, 4th grade, middle school, I don't remember specifically, but I remember when why am I laughing at this? It's not funny. It's the poor kid. It's not funny. So let's just call it grade school. Let's just call it grade school. I remember when I am so evil. What the hell is wrong with me? This is bad. This is bad. I remember when the one kid, could be a boy, could be a girl, could be whatever, and someone would get lice. And they were treated like a fucking. I was never popular in school. I didn't know how to talk. I didn't know how to talk to anyone, so I'm not making fun of these people. I'm just saying it was fun-y, if that makes any sense. I'm not making fun of them. It was just fun-y. You know? Not that I enjoy watching, the displeasure of others, but it was just one of those things. I remember when the one kid would get lice, and they would get treated like the fucking troll leper of the town, like leprosy, like the plague. Did you hear so-and-so had lice? Did you hear so-and-so has lice? Did you hear so-and-so has lice? It would spread like wildfire. And then they'd have to get the special fucking shampoo and all that stuff. Oh, I felt so bad for that. You know what it was? I'm 5'3", so it made me feel better about being bullied for being a small guy. I'm just being honest. It made me feel better about myself when somebody else got lice and they took the heat and I got a little bit of a break from the bullies. I don't know if anybody can relate to that, but it's absolutely true. It's absolutely true. And the tiny tooth comb, exactly. Get the what are they, eggs? Get the eggs out. Poor sons of bitches. Oh my God. Oh, my brother just sent me a text message. All right, so I'll do another 40 seconds and then I gotta call my brother. We had kind of a fight the other day. I wonder why he's texting me. Not a physical fight, like over the phone. Or over the internet or some bullshit. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, the poor lice kid. Oh no. What a disaster. All right, chatting is slowed, so I'm going to cut right now. I'll go back on later after the place is spotless. The Merry Maids should be here within the hour. So I'm going to pay them a bunch of money. They're going to clean up the place. It's going to be awesome, I hope. And thank you guys very much for watching the show. I'll see you all back at Gramps. I'm going to give my brother a call. I will talk to you guys on the other side. Hell, maybe I'll see you at, See, I fucking hate this. When my numbers start... This always happens. My numbers start skyrocketing when I'm about to cut. But I have to cut. I got other stuff to do. So, I'll be back later on. Or maybe I'll see you at Blackie, or if Harmony goes live again. Harmony's Hangout, Harmony and Ellie. And we're going to cut in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, A Cobra, Merry Maids. They're coming. Later.